Community engagement is about creating relationships and acting according to our faith and values with those around us. In harmony, this process fulfills God's command and allows us to work towards our vision in building communities that are just and know the love of Jesus. For some, fostering relationships with new people and acting according to our faith just comes naturally. For others, it requires courage, practice, and a team. The Learning Pathways Certificate is a tool that was designed to help deliver improved community engagement training for all leadership teams and underpins Pillar 4 of our territorial strategy to optimize mission impact.
My idea of being community is just living and breathing in the community where I'm placed, where I live, where I work. It's simple. It's engaging with people on the street. Is saying hi to someone at a bus stop. It is being kind and generous and when I'm in a coffee shop, or paying attention to my neighbor, making sure that they need help, or checking in. The key part for living and breathing in community is just being attentive to those who are around, viewing others through probably what the lens of how Christ would view others, but just being real and relevant in those communities.
You might be wondering, why Learning Pathways? How will it help me grow and develop? Learning Pathways provides the foundation for engaging with a community using an integrated mission and faith-based facilitation approach centered on personal development and practices.
I think if we can get back to the root of why God created us and what we are here to do specifically, we can contribute in meaningful ways in our relationships with others around us. Learning Pathways helped me to get back to what was important to me when my spiritual life was strong. And so that's been a good reminder to carry forward.
Yeah, I think Learning Pathways is an excellent tool for helping young people who are aspiring for leadership to gain foundational skills, to really feel connected to the broader Salvation Army.
The course links biblical and personal reflection, theology and practical applications, and readings for everyday life and ministry. It supports a movement towards change in personal life and community.
Through Learning Pathways, I've learned that God calls us to be a shining light, something that is different in the community, and something that people will gravitate to and is approachable.
The words of Paul talking about the body of Christ and the fact that each and every one of us plays a vital role in the church. And then also Peter talks about the priesthood of all believers and recognizing that it's all of our jobs to do the work, to get out there, to be engaged in ministry and mission. And so I believe Pathways helps to really instill those ideas of the body of Christ and the priesthood of all believers.
What can you expect and how to get started? Learning Pathways is available online, and students will complete 12 sessions of both community engagement and personal development courses.
We don't always have dedicated time to consider our own personal goals or skills. So getting involved in Learning Pathways allows me to carve out that time to focus in on some key areas in my life, and also to focus on spiritual growth and development.
I think Learning Pathways just has a unique way of drawing people out, people maybe who haven't had the opportunity to serve in that way, to encourage them, to give them opportunities, but then also to support them with mentorship through the program. So great opportunity to do that.
A workbook is provided that prompts time and space for journaling, personal reflection, and practical applications. It is recommended to begin with a learning group or cohort in order to share in the journey with an accountability partner.
For Learning Pathways to have a strong impact in the territory, it has to begin at the grassroots level. It has to begin at the local core. It has to begin with the soldier, the adherent, the believer who worships together, but it must first begin at local core and local believers being active in community.
I invite you to take part in the Learning Pathways Certificate Program that is officially launched in our territory, and pray that God's love surrounds you as you begin your journey in learning and practicing community engagement together as a team within your community. To get started, visit the Learning Pathway website to register and reach out to the Community Engagement Department today.